another example. Dort ist das Haus. Ich wohne in dem Haus. In is one of these two-way prepositions, which I forgot to include on top. So here it is. So there is the house. I live in the house. It's a location. So the in is followed by a dative. This is our prepositional phrase. In dem Haus. We don't need house. Okay. So we just transfer the preposition plus the relative pronoun after the comma. In dem ich wohne. So, wohne to the end of the relative clause phrase. So, in dem, in English we would say, there is the house in which I live. Which I live. Alright, another one. Dort ist ein Gebäude. Gebäude is a das oder tenuter noun. Die Polizei kommt aus dem Gebäude. Gebäude means a building. There's a building. The police are coming out of the building. So, Gebäude, we don't need it anymore. Prepositional phrase is aus. Aus is a dative preposition. Das Gebäude becomes dem. So, die Polizei kommt aus dem Gebäude. Dort ist ein Gebäude. Transfer the preposition plus the relative pronoun. Aus dem die Polizei kommt. Verb to the end in the relative clause. So, how do we translate? Aus dem. There is a building out of which the police are coming. So in English we would say out of which. And then I want to share a plural example with you. Wir sehen die Leute, wir sprechen mit den Leuten. So we see the people, we talk with the people. And again, mit is a dative preposition. So, mit den Leuten is our dative prepositional phrase. We don't need Leute anymore, right? What is left? Wir sehen die Leute mit after the comma, preposition after the comma, and now den. But what do you remember about relative pronouns in the dative relative pronouns? They add another en. Remember, that was a slight exception. So, mit denen wir sprechen. And how do we translate that? We see the people with whom we speak. And this is a short overview of relative pronouns, except in this instance they are all preceded by a preposition. So you have your original sentence, you have your comma, then comes the pronoun, and afterwards the relative pronoun, the preposition, and then the relative pronoun. Again, in this sentence, die Frau, comma, preposition followed by the relative pronoun. The third sentence, again, in dem, preposition in, followed by the relative pronoun. Aus dem, preposition, followed by the relative pronoun. And the preposition rules the ending on the relative pronoun, as you know. And in the plural, if you have a dative, remember the pronoun would be den, but if it is a relative pronoun, we have to add an en, mit denen. And that's that for relative pronouns.